calling, Bluey. Happy Easter to you.
Do you know what Easter is about, Stripes?
Yeah, it's about Easter bunnies and Easter eggs. We had an Easter egg hunt this morning around the house, and I found the most Easter eggs.
Well done, Stripes. Well, Easter is actually a bit more than just Easter bunnies and Easter eggs.
It is?
Yes, it is. Do you remember the story I told you on Good Friday?
Yes, there was a man named Jesus who got arrested. Lots of people talked about what should happen to him, and then he was hung on a cross and he died.
That's right. Well, there's more to that story.
There is? How can there be more if he's dead?
Well, that's what Easter is all about. Let me tell you the next part of the story.
Oh, you know I love a good story, Bluey.
After Jesus died, Joseph, who was a follower of Jesus, took his body and placed it in a tomb. He placed a big stone in front of the entrance of the tomb. The next day, some of the people who didn't like Jesus went to Pilate and told him some things they remember Jesus saying when he was alive.
What had Jesus said?
That after 3 days he would rise again.
You mean Jesus was saying he would come back to life?
Yes, that's right. Pilate was worried that Jesus' followers would get into the tomb and steal Jesus' body and claim that Jesus had indeed risen from the dead. So to make sure this wouldn't happen, he sent some soldiers to make the tomb as secure as possible and put some guards outside the tomb.
And did that work?
Well, on the 3rd day after Jesus had died,
he died on Friday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Sunday. That's like today.
Yes, that's right, Stripes. Early in the morning, some woman who loved Jesus went to the tomb and found the stone had been rolled away.
How had it been rolled away? I thought it was really big and heavy, and there were guards protecting it.
That's right. There was a violent earthquake, and some angels came from heaven and rolled the stone away.
Wow, I would have been so scared.
Well, you're not the only one. The guards were scared, and so were the women. The angels said to the woman, "Do not be afraid. I know that you are looking for Jesus who was crucified. He is not here. He has risen, just as he said. Come and see the place where he lay. Then go and tell his disciples that Jesus will meet them in Galilee."
So Jesus did rise from the dead, just like he said he would.
That's right. The woman ran off afraid, yet filled with joy.
I would have a lot of joy too if I had been there. What good news that Jesus was now alive again.
Exactly. As the woman went to tell Jesus' disciples, Jesus appeared to the woman.
I bet they were happy to see him.
They were indeed. They fell down at his feet and worshipped him.
What a happy day that Jesus was dead, but that he came alive again. I think today should be called Good Sunday. Good Friday seemed like a good day, but this is even better, that Jesus came alive again.
Well, do you remember why Good Friday was good?
Yeah, it was because Jesus died so we could come back into a good relationship with God, and everything we have done wrong will be forgiven.
That's right. But in order for us to be forgiven, Jesus had to die, and he had to come back to life again. He had to take the punishment for our sin by dying for us.
So why did he have to come back to life again?
Because if Jesus hadn't come back to life, we wouldn't know if his death had achieved what he said it would.
That our sins would be forgiven?
Yes. And through him coming back to life, we can know that Jesus is with us. He knows what our pain feels like.
Wow, Jesus sure did a lot for us by dying and coming alive again.
That is right, Stripes. And that is what Easter is all about. Not about Easter bunnies and Easter eggs, but about the fact that Jesus died to take away our sin, and Jesus rose again so we could be in a good relationship with God, and that we can know that Jesus is with us wherever, whatever we are going through. But remember, we have to believe and trust in Jesus if we want to have God's forgiveness and have his good relationship with him.
You mean not everyone can have the good things from Jesus dying?
That's right. Only if they believe it happened and follow him.
Well, surely everyone will want to believe and follow this great news. I'm going to tell all my friends right now.
Sadly, not everyone does see that, but it's a great idea, Stripes, to tell people the good news.
Thanks for calling, Bluey.
You're welcome, Stripes. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye.
Bye.